Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Wednesday, November 28th, 2018. All right, so today we have the moon shifting into Leo. Other than that, not a whole lot going on astrologically, but the theme today likely around our self-expression. Great day for this, also creativity, and maybe just having a bit of fun and entertainment, that kind of a thing. So with that theme shifting, no major aspects today, but we still do have the Sun, Mercury Retrograde, and Jupiter still very close to each other in Scorpio. So still likely a continuation of maybe learning about our deeper self, learning about our own fears and vulnerabilities to transform, to sort of awaken that spirit and expansion for life, and to learn more about these opportunities and potentials that we could be reworking at this time. So with this, Mars is still sextile Saturn as a backdrop, so this part of the week is still great for maybe a bit of productivity, taking things slowly and steadily and building things for the long term. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Wednesday. Again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called true Sidereal Astrology. As you can see here, Cancer is a very small constellation relative to, say, Leo, which takes up a much larger part of the sky, or of the ecliptic here. And so this does change the signs by quite a bit from mainstream astrology. So if you are new and you do notice some of the signs I'm mentioning are different, be sure to check out that link down below for more information. All right, so the moon's shifting into Leo as the day unfolds. Good to give it some time, though. We are coming out of yesterday's energy of it being really good for more of the nurturing and caring qualities of Cancer, getting in touch with our feelings and reflecting on things and spending time with our personal life and private life. But as the day unfolds, certainly getting into more of the fire energy of Leo, which is fundamentally about that self-expression and doing things that we find passionate, that give us life force and energy, and then again expressing that or giving that. So themes likely today around this, really good for this. Also maybe creativity and just all in all having a bit of fun, maybe some entertainment, good playful energy, lighthearted energy, certainly available collectively with the moon here. All right, so other than that, no major aspects here today, as you can see, but it has been a busy week astrologically. There's just this sort of pause here today, this Wednesday, from a lot of the aspects. What we'll likely still be feeling are the aspects from yesterday, which was the stellium, or the three-way conjunction that we had here in Scorpio. So these planets are still very close to each other, the Sun, Mercury Retrograde, and Jupiter. So these planets in particular are about awareness, and with Jupiter, perhaps about potentials. With Mercury Retrograde, maybe reconsidering some of these potentials or opportunities that we've had. But with all of this in Scorpio, it's really good to get into the deeper dimensions of life, right? The deeper dimensions of ourself. And to do this inner exploration. And all this deep stuff, like maybe our fears and vulnerabilities, coming to the forefront. And for the purpose of transformation, right? And to expand these horizons, but it'll likely require that deep diving to do so. So really good time to be open and vulnerable with ourselves, to be aware of and accept these deeper things, aspects of ourself, essentially, that we can accept, and aspects of life that we can accept. And through that, feeling the sense of empowerment as perhaps we can face some fears, or at least just simply by becoming more aware of them and accepting them, it really does empower us with this kind of energy. And Scorpio is very much about transforming cycles and breaking patterns. So with this deeper awareness, we can certainly have the opportunity to do that. So really good here. And maybe some new insights still being reworked with Mercury Retrograde as we continue that retrograde for the next roughly week and a half here. All right, so that's still very important, and still as a backdrop this week, Mars is sextiling up to Saturn. So there is this kind of theme here about nothing major, but an opportunity or just an opening to get into some maybe productive energy. All right, Mars is about taking action. Saturn's about taking the long road. And so we could have this sort of patient, disciplined energy available to us towards anything we want to put it into. With Mars and Saturn, could be our work, could even be relationships, whatever it is that takes the slow and steady approach. All right, so that's that. This is the three-way conjunction here. We'll do a quick recap here. Venus is in Virgo still. She's been in here for many months. And so when it does come to our relationships and relating, still good to take that sort of refining approach. How can we improve in terms of how we relate with others, our relationship life? Our values are likely becoming more aware of how we can improve, or things regarding self-improvement, things regarding self-discipline. We can continue to see the value of here with Virgo. And Mars, well set in Aquarius now, making this a great time when we are taking action to really access our unorthodox self of getting things done. An unorthodox way of expressing ourselves as well with Mars and Aquarius. It's all about progressiveness, innovativeness when taking action there with Mars. So yep, that's the backdrop there with the planets. And but most importantly today, still great for that deep diving, reconsideration, but yet expanding our horizons to what is possible, because the opportunities are there. They may just require a bit of that awareness and acceptance, and maybe facing some of those fears or vulnerabilities that come along with that. But today the theme around Leo, likely shifting as we get into the second half of the week, around self-expression. How can we invoke that inner passion, inner flame, express ourselves, give, and yeah, cultivate that side of ourselves. All right, so everyone, have a fantastic day. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast. Take care.